hooking video, everybody. Today we are at a brand new airport. We're at the Harford County Airport, just outside of Havre de Grace, Maryland. This is a really awesome little field, and today we are returning back to the Chester County Airport. So this is going to be a really cool flight. There are a lot of awesome farms and ranches around here, a lot of equine stuff out here.
Traffic, 13394, crosswind runway 19, Harford County.
And it's a pretty cool area. I definitely recommend flying here. One of the runways is pretty narrow and pretty short, so if you want your short field practice, this is definitely a pretty good place to give that a try. Today we are returning back to Chester County. This should be a pretty good flight. Nice and smooth. There's no wind today. Absolutely zero wind, so it's nice and smooth. And we'll just get everything going. There's a plane that's on downwind. Now we got plenty of time, but get everything set up and ready to go.
Harford County traffic, 13394, downwind 19, Harford.
Traffic 2090 Zulu, turning crosswind, runway 19, Harford.
And Harford traffic, Piper 717 Victor Tango is departing 19 to the northeast, Harford.
Harford County traffic, Cessna 13394, base runway 19, Harford.
Harford traffic 2090 Zulu, downwind runway 19, Harford.
Alright, now I don't want to go too far straight out because you have an Air Force base right in front of us. I'm going to go ahead and make my call.
Cessna 13394, final runway 19, Harford County.
Harford County, Piper 717 Victor Tango is left crosswind, departing the area to the northeast, Harford. Just like that. Just like that. Super smooth. Oh, it's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Got a lot of sun this morning. And what's really cool is off to my right is the Chesapeake Bay. There's a lot of islands and stuff that people go to. In the summertime, they'll kayak out to, or take their boat out to.
Smyrna traffic, helicopter 98 Echo Romeo, 1 mile south of the field, northbound 1500, Smyrna.
And what they'll do is they'll have like beach barbecues and things like that.
Base leg runway 19, Harford.
So that's pretty cool.
Douglas Springs traffic here, 90 Mike Hotel, 7 miles to the west, descending to 3100 inbound, traffic.
If you like to fish, there's a lot of bass fishing tournaments that are taken up in the river here. I believe this is the Susquehanna River. And then just out in the bay, you have all kinds of striper fishing that people do. Big time target species that everybody goes for.
Smyrna traffic, helicopter 98 Echo Romeo, over the field, northbound 1500, Smyrna.
We're turning ourselves on course.
South Jersey traffic, Cessna 150 turn crosswind from runway 8, South Jersey.
Such an awesome flight. I can't get over the amount of ranches down here. There's a lot of horse ranches down here. That's so cool. So some of the things I like to do also when I take off from an uncontrolled towered field, uncontrolled field, where there's no tower, I like to listen for just a couple of miles, just to see what's coming in and out of the area, especially towards the airport. And it just helps me coordinate myself with traffic avoidance.
South Jersey Clipper number 2, turning crosswind, departing the pattern on the crosswind to the northwest, South Jersey.
Towards Suffolk County traffic, system 13394, downwind, runway 19, Suffolk County.
And we're well above traffic pattern altitude anyway, so we can switch back over now. I have everything preloaded, so all I have to do is just hit COM1. And we're good to go. And then once we hit our cruise flight, then we'll go and clean up the airplane. So basically bring the power back to cruise. And then we'll turn off the fuel pumps and landing lights.
Then teardrop, looks like number 2 on the teardrop. Cross number field 429, Chester County.
So we're about 15 miles away. Usually what I like to do is about the 10-mile mark. That's when I'll start my descent. I like to give myself, for this type of airplane, for as fast as we go, it makes it pretty easier to go right into the traffic pattern. About 3 miles away from the airport. And all you do is you just pull the power back and you let the airplane descend down at about a 500 foot per minute descent. And it puts you right at the traffic pattern altitude. From this airport, it's about 1,600 feet.
Airplane going around on my right-hand side. November 24787.
So it's pretty easy. You just power back just ever so slightly. And it puts you right on course. And I can actually see the airport.
Chester County, Series 101 Delta.
Right now, believe it or not.
Final for runway 29, Chester County. Are you leaving me already?
Yeah, bro, we'll be here since 7 a.m.
County 409. Bravo, down clear runway.
Alright, so we're about 13 miles away. We'll slowly start pulling back. Fuel pumps on, landing lights on. That's our landing checklist. And all you do is you just pull the power back ever so slightly. You just keep your hand on the controls, obviously, to maintain stability and full control of the aircraft. Power back down to 2100 RPM. Your vertical speed should drop down to about 500 feet per minute.
Ocean County.
It gives you a nice steady descent. And if you are flying with passengers, it also makes it a lot easier on their ears.
Kill traffic, tricking out for Whiskey Alpha, turning downwind 16, kill.
And when I get to 10 miles out, that's when I'll also make my radio call, give them my position. That way anybody that is in the area, and as well as the pattern, they'll know that somebody is intending to come into land. It just gives everyone's alert level a little bit heightened so that way they can prepare and they know who's around. Alright, so we're 10 miles out. Wait for a spot.
Traffic, downwind 21.
Chester County traffic, Piper 717 Victor Tango is about 9 miles to the southwest, inbound for 29, Chester County.
Chester County traffic, Cirrus 516, Mike Lima is about 12 to the east-northeast, inbound for 29, Chester County.
Cambridge traffic 32097.
That guy should be overflying the field. He's coming from the opposite direction. He should be overflying and then rejoining the pattern that way. So we're basically on a 45 direction for 29. And then when I get to 5 miles out, I'll say the same thing. That time I'll include that I'm on a 45. That also helps everyone know in an uncontrolled field or a non-towered field, the direction that you are aligned in the pattern. Just helps them know exactly where you are.
056, 7 miles out on the 45, runway 29, Chester County.
Chester County, Cirrus 321 Romeo Golf, turning base for 29, Chester County. Chester County, you have a Blue Series 1 Delta Foxtrot left crosswind, looks like number 3429, looking for that 45 traffic, Chester County.
Cheers, Delta Foxtrot, you can turn downwind and get in front of us if you want. We're the on the 45.
We'll follow the crosswind traffic into the downwind.
With the traffic, Sky 5 Apollo downwind 21, with the 97, downwind runway 16 Cambridge.
And Chester County traffic, Piper 717 Victor Tango is about midfield downwind for 29 Chester County.
Chester County, Sirius 321 Romeo Golf, turning final for 29, full stop, Chester County.
Busy, busy, busy. The Cirrus moves pretty quick. All right, we're being the numbers.
Chester County traffic, Cirrus 516 Mike Lima is 1.5 miles on the north side of the airport. We're going to overfly the field at pattern altitude to enter the downwind.
Oh, don't
Chester
do
County.
it at pattern altitude.
With the traffic, Sky 5 Apollo turn base 21.
East of the field inbound for landing. We're put up for a 45 for runway 24.
Traffic inbound on the 45. Do you want us to break off? This is the Cirrus north of the airport.
45, we'll join number 4 in the downwind for Chester County.
Chester County, Carroll County, Cherokee Navajo Whiskey Alpha, turning downwind 16 go.
Hey, 1074, Mooney, heading into Cape May. What's your status? 201 Romeo, we're 11 miles out. Alright, I'm 7 miles out to the west.
All right, now we can turn.
And I'm going to join the left downwind for runway 28 for Cape May. 201 Romeo, actually, if you do that, you're going to end up right in front of me. Why don't we do this? I'll just make a overhead across the airport, and I'll do a left crosswind and come in on 10.
Chester County traffic, Cirrus 516 Mike Lima is in the left downwind, runway 29, Chester County.
7 Hotel, thanks. Yeah, 201 Romeo, affirmative.
And Chester County traffic, Piper 7 Victor Tango's left base to final for 29 Chester County. Here we are. And Chester County traffic, Piper 7 Victor Tango is on a 1 mile final for 29 Chester County.
Chester County traffic, Sky 21056, crossing the train tracks to join the left downwind for 29, number 4, Chester County.
Chester County, Sirius 321 Romeo Golf, clear of 29, Chester County.
Chester County traffic, Sirius 11 Delta Foxtrot, turning base to final for runway 29.
Scott, inbound to Cape May, this is Mooney. I was dyslexic. I'm going to pick up the left traffic 10 and come in behind you. 107 Hotel, I copy for the Mooney. We're about 4 miles out for runway 10. We're going to come straight in. We're coming from the west, Cape May traffic. 201 Romeo, affirmative. I've got you in sight on the ADSB. Chester County traffic, Sky 21056, enter the left downwind for runway 29, Chester County.
Chester County traffic, Cirrus 516 Mike Lima is turning base behind the bluish Cirrus. And Chester County, a bluish Cirrus is short final 29 Chester County.